In the heart of the ancient African kingdom of Mampong, lived Frimpoma, a maiden of astonishing beauty. Her skin glowed like the ebony night, and her eyes sparkled brighter than the stars. Suitors from far and wide traveled to Mampong, mesmerized by tales of her beauty, seeking her hand in marriage. Yet, Frimpoma, confident and proud, turned each one away with a scornful smile. "None of them deserve my heart," she would often say, her voice dripping with arrogance. Her father, Ejia Akoto, watched with growing concern as the years passed and Frimpoma remained alone. One evening, as the sun dipped into the horizon, casting golden hues across the land, Frimpoma wandered to the shores of the Great Lake. The waters were calm, reflecting the fiery sky. She stood there, lost in thought, when a handsome young man emerged from the waves, his presence both commanding and gentle. "Who are you?" Frimpoma asked, her usual haughtiness softened by curiosity. "I am Kofi," the stranger replied, his voice deep and charming. "I come from a land beyond the waves, a place where love is pure and untainted." Despite her better judgment, Frimpoma found herself drawn to Kofi. He was different from the suitors who had come before. His words were filled with wisdom, and his gaze held a depth she had never encountered. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months and years, and Frimpoma and Kofi spent every evening together by the lake. Love blossomed between them, a love that felt as ancient and powerful as the land itself. Yet, Kofi carried a secret, one that weighed heavily on his heart. One fateful night, as they sat beneath the moonlit sky, Frimpoma noticed a sadness in Kofi's eyes. "What troubles you, my love?" she asked, her voice soft with concern. It was very hard for Kofi to break the news to her. He was thinking whether to tell her or keep it to himself forever, but he knew that was not possible, as Frimpoma would find out one day. Frimpoma felt worried and concerned. She kept asking him severally until Kofi gathered the courage to break the news to her late afternoon. "I have not been entirely truthful with you, Frimpoma," Kofi confessed, his eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "I am not of this world. I am a fish, transformed by the magic of the lake to walk among humans. My time here is limited, and soon I must return to the waters." Frimpoma's heart shattered at his words, her eyes gazing with shock and fear. She screamed, "No! There must be a way to keep you here with me," she cried, her arrogance giving way to desperation. Kofi shook his head. "The magic that binds me is ancient and cannot be undone. But know this, Frimpoma, love is not about possession or worthiness. It is about seeing the soul of another and cherishing it above all else." As dawn approached, Kofi's form began to fade. Frimpoma clung to him, tears streaming down her face. "I love you, Kofi. Please don't leave me," she whispered. With a final, sorrowful smile, Kofi disappeared into the waves, leaving Frimpoma alone on the shore, her heart forever marked by the love she had found and lost. Years passed, and Frimpoma never took another suitor. She spent her days by the lake, a reminder of the profound lesson Kofi had taught her. She realized too late that true worth lay not in appearances or pride, but in the purity of love and humility. The people of Mampong often saw her by the water's edge, And they spoke of the maiden who had once been too proud to love, only to fall for a spirit of the sea. They whispered her story to their children as a cautionary tale, teaching them the value of humility and the true essence of love. And so, the tale of Frimpoma and Kofi lived on, a bittersweet reminder that sometimes, the greatest lessons come from the deepest sorrows.